Eh, devo stare lì alle 8. No, bene. Ai 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 ai. Mi togliere la cintura che... Ah.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Mitchell. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Mitchell on 3rd down. It got his man. Complete.
Ma com'è possibile? Ma porco. Roba de matto. Chi è questo? Jeremy Miner, mai sentito. Perfetto sconosciuto.
And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Dio, non l'avevo visto. Dove cazzo è uscito questo?
15-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on 1st down. Trout. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On 1st and 10, Trout firing quickly here, and that's complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he's all
Grande.
sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Escaping the pressure.
Ma da dove cazzo?
Down he goes. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's
Mi è andata bene, va? Mi è andata veramente bene.
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So they're able to begin that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike.
Ma non ci credo, questa è una pick six, è una pick six questa.
Exactly right about that, but now backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now a handoff, running off, tackle right. And shedding through the
Porca troia, l'avevamo fermato. Perché quel cazzo di linebacker si è messo paura?
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front.
Così.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Vabbè, ma bisogna essere veramente rincoglioniti allora. Bisogna essere veramente rincoglioniti. Ora il 66, da uccidere. Io prenderei il 66, guarda che stupido il 66, mamma mia.
To contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Trout. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Bengals at 7 and 5 now in the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw on 2nd down, Trout. Flush to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Not open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Trout. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down at 2. You look at this Browns defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
On 3rd and 2, Trout.
Ma
Pressure and he'll go down.
cioè, è pazzesco. Veramente pazzesco.
An entertaining start to this one.
Stupidi. Cioè, veramente degli idioti. Al posto di proteggere, erano lì, li ho messi tutti a protezione del cazzo di 1. Tutti a protezione di 1. Uno ne devono marcare, 1.
And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough point. So that Charles on a season early right there.
And yeah, he was really excited about that. The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now they'll shift things around. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Vabbè, ma che schifo è sta roba.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory,
Preso.
that really opens things up for you.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's more on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trout.
Non ci credo! Non ci credo! Cosa ho sbagliato? Cosa ho sbagliato? Cosa ho sbagliato?
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Third down, here's Brown. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Ma che cazzo di punt è questo? Ma che cazzo chiami time out? Vabbè, vabbè.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Ma che schifo, che schifo, che schifo.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down.
Ma guarda che schifo, che schifo. Che vergogna.
Good yardage there on 1st first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Guarda che schifo. Incredibile. Guarda, guarda, guarda.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left.
Ma perché non ha dato holding? Perché non dai holding lì? Porco. E si vede lontano un miglio che holding. Spiegamelo perché.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
E andiamo. Oh.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but we would be even worse.
Dai.
It's letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard
Certo, quando fa lui, tipo corre così normale a cazzo al centro, prende 9 yard. Quando faccio io rimbalzo non prende manco mezza yard. 1 yard ha preso, va.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Trout.
Meglio così che prendere l'intercetto, va. Meglio così che prendere, forse potevo fare uno scramble qua, però meglio così.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
To throw on second down, Trout. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On third down, Trout.
Ma cosa? Ma guarda quello che gli ha tirato un pugno in faccia.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they have regained the lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Bene.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Dai.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and 9 here. Back to throw. Mitchell.
Buono. No, non si riesco a prendere 3 punti, dai.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Returning it is Moore. Oh, nice move. Now not only 35 here following a 43-yard, 38-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Trout. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Trout. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
È importante adesso fare questo touchdown.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right.
Presa!
And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Trout. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't.
Minchia, qui questo qua. Numero 0, il 0 è il pagella, ti devo dare a te. Ma come si fa a sbagliare un lancio del genere, dico io? Come si fa? Ha sbagliato 6 lanci di fila, sto cretino. 6 lanci di fila sbagliati. Quella di 42 poi. 6 lanci di fila.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch.
Ma prendetela.
Like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. But these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-0. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw is Mitchell. Back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Mitchell to throw on 3rd down.
Presa! Ma intercetta! Intercetta! Cribbio intercettate!
I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? Yeah. The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at about the 14. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school
vabbè.
coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Looking to throw on second down. Trout. And he's unable to hold on.
Troia, porca troia.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. What a difference a week
Porca di quella
makes. Last
troia.
week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try to chip away this time.
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
Cazzo è
It's just
andato
their
giù.
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Beh, Dio fa. Che cazzo. Là. Porca troia. Dio fa.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Ma vabbè, ma questi qua sono veramente rincoglioniti. Sono veramente rincoglioniti questi, non sanno neanche calciare la palla lontano. La squadra della 104 è tornata.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt.
È tornata la squadra della 104.
Come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. DJ Reader able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 93 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on third down, Mitchell.
Che dove è andato a lanciare? Che palle. Capito, è andato a casa sua a lanciare. Holding! Date sta cazzo di holding! Date sta cazzo di holding!
Back-to-back plays.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Mitchell now on first down.
Mia, presa! Ma vaffanculo, ma vaffanculo. Ma non si può.
Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Prendila, prendila.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game play. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field.
Ma com'è possibile? Com'è possibile, dico io. Ma cazzo è possibile, dico io.
Touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw. Trout.
Mamma mia, ma come si... Io dico, ma come si fa a lanciare così? Come si fa a lanciare così? Come si fa a essere così merda da lanciare così, dico io. Come si fa a essere così merda da lanciare così? Oh merda, guarda.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be
È proprio un merda. 9 su 22 devi essere veramente un merda. Adesso voglio vedere dove la calci. Coglione come sei, guarda.
Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play and knocks it away. Really well done.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take
Questo non ci dispiacciamo.
1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Preso, mamma mia, non mi fare dire niente, guarda.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now Mitchell to throw again.
Ma che...
That'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
third down. Mitchell going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken.
Ma vai. Ma a me cosa... Mica, ma uno mette la cover 2 man. Ma che cazzo deve mettere più che la cover 2 man? Uno mette una cazzo di cover 2 man. Cover 2 man uno mette. Allora se non metti una cover 2 man che cazzo devi mettere? Su un lancio del genere. Le due cazzo di safety. Ma che cazzo guardano lì? Porca di quella troia. Dove cazzo guardano le safety? Porca di quella troia, guarda. Uno mette la cover 2 man su un'azione del genere. Ma dai, ma dai. Oh. Dimmi dove cazzo guardano le safety. Dimmi dove cazzo guardano le safety. L'altro non sa lanciare. Safety che non sa dove cazzo guardano. Ma come fai? Ma come fai a pensare di giocare così? Cover 2 man e ti prendi un lancio del genere in mezzo al campo.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Cioè, mi dite che cazzo state facendo? Si può sapere che cazzo stanno facendo questi? Tra l'altro se ne va indietro, avanti.
But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close
No,
this game down,
indietro,
and they were able to get possession.
To throw on second down, Trout. For the left side, it's complete. Look at the big fella go, and he's gonna
Dai, meno male che c'è lui. Che è l'unico cristiano in sta partita che ha giocato come una persona normale, normodotata. Gli altri sono dei coglioni.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second down and 3. Right back to Brown.
Ma cosa fai le piroette? Fa le piroette. Abbiamo la gente che fa le piroette adesso. Le piroette.
Third and 3.
Dai.
Chris Godwin from 3 yards out, and the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Dai, questo deve essere un gran drive difensivo.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Ma perché non lo sacchi? Perché non lo sacchi? Perché non lo sacchi? Dai, 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 intercetta, intercetta. Niente.
Your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Mitchell on third down.
Ma non è possibile. Ma che cazzo posso... Ma cosa devo fare io? Ma cosa, dimmi cosa devo fare.
There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
È possibile fare allineare questi o sono rimasti come...
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mitchell, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively.
Vediamo se riusciamo a farci inculare anche queste.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Facciamoci inculare anche questa, mi raccomando.
This offense so far on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Mitchell. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Cioè, è incredibile. È veramente incredibile. Non ha veramente senso sta roba.
They take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes left side. And he'll be out of bounds.
Cioè, dimmi che cosa devo fare io per fermare questa corsa più che mettere quello schema lì. Un po' come prima. Tira cover 2, ti buca lì il centro, metti un run blitz, ti buca lì.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Mitchell looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was expected. He's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Looking to throw.
Preso. Non ci posso credere. Ma cosa era? Ma non ci posso credere. Che brutta roba che ho visto. Che brutta roba. Che brutta roba. Oh, brutta.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
È brutta roba.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that
Oh,
decision
face
to bring
mask.
it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On first down, Trout. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Dai.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. The carry here for the big tight end. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trout steps away to his left.
Ma come si fa a lanciare così di merda? Ma quanto fai schifo per lanciare così di merda? Dimmi quanto fai schifo per lanciare così di merda, con l'uomo completamente libero davanti a te. Gli schifosi mi hanno fatto giocare senza Barro tutta la stagione. Tutta la stagione senza Barro.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Tutta la stagione senza Barro. Porca di quella troia.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Trout.
Mamma mia, ma come si fa a fare così schifo? Mamma mia, come si fa a fare così schifo? Che cosa brutta che sto vedendo. Cose veramente brutte.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Across midfield, they'll have the first down and then some.
Dai.
And for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 69 yards.
Dai che non è finita sta partita. Dai. Cioè, un miracolo che siamo ancora lì con lo schifo che fa. Porca troia, pensavo saltasse via quella palla.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Mitchell.
Mia. Ma perché? Ti prego, intercettatene una.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Vi prego, non fatemi male. Almeno questo fermiamolo. Incredibile. Non ho parole. Non ho veramente parole. Non so più che cosa fare.
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a throw here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Ma non ci posso credere, l'avevamo fatto, l'avevamo fatto. L'avevamo fatto. L'avevamo fatto.
Concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
L'avevamo fatto.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to throw from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Mitchell eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying,
dai, andiamo a pareggiare sta partita.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet.
Ce l'avevamo.
Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Ce l'avevamo, cacchio.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trout.
Mamma mia, quanto fai schifo. Quanto fai schifo.
He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Quanto fai schifo.
They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Trout.
No. Cazzo, ho sbagliato tutto, c'era Higgins.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. This is Brown going up the middle. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Off play action, Trout. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about.
Come si fa a lanciare così di merda? Questo è un lancio di merda che ha deciso lui di fare in questo modo. Pazzesco.
Chase, the motion man right. An inside give, Brown. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Being chased out left.
Ma lancia prima, quanto cazzo ci vuole? Dimmi quanto cazzo ci vuole a lanciare.
So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Grande. Grande.
So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Here's 1st and goal. They give it to Brown.
Dai.
Chase Brown, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up. They're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for their team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Bene, bene, iniziamo a indietreggiare.
Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Mitchell. Looking to throw on second.
Bene.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
I love how they're tearing the pages out of the so-called book. I wish more teams would do this instead of laying back. Bring pressure in this situation. Go after them a little bit.
E riproviamoci, dai.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Mitchell.
Bene.
And he knocks the ball away.
Dai. Dai. Dai ragazzi, è ora. Ora.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable here from the 38. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
Ora.
And out will come the offense as they take
Ora.
over. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Trout.
Ma quanto fai schifo.
Right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw again. Trout.
Ma quanto veramente fai schifo, ma proprio con tutto il cuore te lo dico che fai schifo. Come cazzo si fa a sbagliare sti lanci in questo momento della partita? In questo momento della partita. Lanci di merda. Non dico niente. Non vedo l'ora che torna quell'altro bravo.
This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Trout. It's out, it's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So 4 quarters wasn't enough.
Vediamo se in quarta season vinco un sorteggio.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
Oh, di grazia. Primo sorteggio che vinco da season 1.
the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. Fair catch called for and taken, so the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
That's caught by the tight end.
Prenditi il first down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
That's a catch of some significance.
Manco le options a lanciare.
Significant. It ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
7 yards there and a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of the play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown brought down by Jalen Thompson.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Trout.
Non ci credo. Non ci posso credere. Come ha lanciato sta palla. Oh, vabbè.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down.
Non so veramente cosa dire.
And try and win this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tucker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Cioè, è riuscito a passare lì in mezzo, guarda che formazione che avevo messo.
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Tucker. And he is in for the score.
Vabbè.